They are beautiful. This is a real life example, do you know? And I kind of just want to like reach through my phone and shake them by the shoulders and be like, sort your pricing out.
Yes. If you're one of those people that say, I don't have time to do XYZ in my business, you haven't got a time problem, you've got a priorities problem. We feel like we have to be busy because we were always taught as kids, you need to work hard to get to where you want to go. So now all we grow up with is, if I'm not working hard, I'm not valuable. I know, just like scarf that out and focus on the things that are actually going to be generating income. Welcome to the Handmade Bosses show. I'm Steph, and my mission is to help you start, run, and scale an online handmade business and build a creative life you love. I went from being in a 9-to-5 that I absolutely hated to running my 6-figure handmade business in less than a year. So bosses, let's help you get your amazing products out there and get the sales you deserve. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Handmade Bosses show. That gets different every time I do it. I'm here again with Sophie.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to apologize in advance if the video is terrible. If you hear planes outside also, I say we're just terrible today. That's the only...
This is it. This is real life. This is what happens.
This is real life. I've got the fan on. It is 27 degrees in the south right now. It's blimmin' warm. So I have got my door open. So if you hear words, if you hear planes, and then
don't say words on the podcast.
If you hear words, that's the whole point. If you hear words, it's a good thing. If you don't hear words, refresh your screen. Today, we're going to be talking about 6 ways to make more money by doing less. So do you want to kick us off, Sophie, while I take a breath and a drink of water?
Isn't that the dream? Make more by doing less. Yeah, so my first point would be to automate as much as possible. Like social media, get that out of the way with. You can use scheduling tools like Later. That's automated, absolutely fine. Emails, and possibly Etsy messages as well. Set up little snippets that you can just copy and paste into most frequently asked questions. There's a Facebook schedule in it if you've got a Facebook group where you can use their native Facebook group scheduler. When you schedule a post, you can do a full month worth of that. Just free up as much of your time as possible so that you can just make orders.
The next point is to create upsells for your items. If you're not utilizing the wonderful world of upsells, you need to.
What do you mean by upsells? Tell everyone what you mean by upsells.
So upsells is basically where you offer something that is an easy yes to add on to a existing purchase. So you can use this via your variations is the word I was looking for. The little drop down menu. So you can go on through, you can add something that is going to be an easy yes. So for example, with jewelry, if you're selling a necklace, you could either add like a care kit, you could add an upgraded jewelry box, or you could even do a cross sell, which basically means where you add something of more value. So if you are doing a necklace, you could add matching earrings and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yes. So it's basically a way to increase the ATV, which is the average transaction value. And that is a super easy way to make more by essentially doing less.
Yeah. Another thing, outsourcing. We talk about this a lot. Get rid of the stuff that you do not want to do. Taxes, accounts, stamping your boxes, putting stickers on envelopes, whatever it is that you do in your business that is going to not waste your time, but use your time in a less efficient way that you could be using it. Outsource it, get rid of it. If you want somebody to schedule your Instagram posts, your Facebook posts for a month because the thought of it drives you mad, get rid of it. Hire somebody to come and do it. No, that is perfect. That's perfect because you don't realize how much, because you wear all the hats, as we know, when you first start, and everything can be such a time suck.
So if there is something like, for example, if you want to do more Instagram posts and you know by your stats, which if you're in the course, if you go to phase 3, I've given you a whopping great data sheet that will really get nitty gritty into what's working for you. So you can easily know this. But let's say, for example, that you know that posting on Instagram is a really good traffic driver for you. It brings you sales. It brings you, more people into your business, but you just don't get time for it because you're doing 75 other different things.
Yeah.
Outsource it. Just hire someone that will just spend their time doing that. Only if you know that that is going to make cash for you, though. Don't do it if it's just you feel like you have to.
Yeah, because a lot of things take priority, don't they? So if you're busy with orders, say like it's Christmas and you have an amazing November, December, it's a good chance, because I've done this, I'm guilty of it. Your social media will tank, because I just don't have time to post on social media during those busy periods. But if it's already scheduled in advance, you'll be onto a winner.
We have been having some great conversations so far on today's episode, but I've got something even more special for you. You know what it takes to be shown on page 1 on Etsy, right? Yep, you guessed it, increasing your conversion rate. My 3-step framework to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate is my signature free masterclass. And boss, I'm saving a spot for you. Learn how to increase your conversion rate in 3 easy steps, as well as the top 3 mistakes I see Etsy shops make on a daily basis. Sign up in the show notes or head to handmadebosses.com/conversion. That's handmadebosses.com/conversion, CONVERSION, to claim your spot. Now let's get back to the episode, and I can't wait to see you there, boss.
Yes, absolutely. And the second point for me is to shadow yourself for a week, right? And write down everything that you do in your work day. I mean, you can even go as far as to do everything you do in your day, because, believe it or not, outside of business in our normal life, we do also waste a heck of a lot of time. But literally set a alarm for a week for every half an hour and be like, right, what did I do in the last half hour? And literally write it down. So like from 12 to 12:30, you are making lunch and spending 15 just scrolling on Instagram aimlessly, right? Write that down. Do not judge yourself, just write it down, right? And then at the end, you can implement the 80-20 rule, which is basically 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions, right? So if you're finding that, okay, looking at my stats, 80% of my results are coming from the 20% of the time that I spent doing SEO research, then you've kind of got your answer as to how to get more sales. Spend less time scrolling on Instagram, looking at your competitors' shops and being all like sad about it. No, just like scarf that out and focus on the things that are actually going to be generating income.
Yeah, because there is a lot of time where I think I'm busy, but I'm not.
We have this whole thing, don't we, where and I think we love talking about it. So I think we're going to do another episode on this. I really, really like to, but we feel like we have to be busy because we were always taught as kids, you need to work hard to get to where you want to go. So now all we grow up with is, if I'm not working hard, I'm not valuable as a business owner, human being, woman, man, whatever, right? But yes, it is a real mindset issue.
My final point would be to spend a day batch doing things. Like, I will spend a full day stamping my boxes, or I could outsource that, to be fair, to my niece, who is bad at doing it. Or I could spend a day batch creating listings for Etsy, or creating social media posts, or and we all, SEO is dull and we don't like to do it. So spending a full day doing it all in one go properly, not if you're gonna do it, I was going to say the swear word, but bad, yes. You're doing it creative rubbish, and there's no point in doing it. But if you are on a roll and you're, doing your listings, you're saving them to your drafts, and you've got a good 10, 20 listings that you've batched in one day, that is going to be brilliant. You can list them to go live every single day. Perfect. Bring in your skills, because they're definitely are done properly.
I think batching, there's been numerous like studies and stuff that has like looked at how people work. And if you're jumping from task to task, let's say, in a day you're doing SEO, then you're doing pictures, then you're rewriting social captions, then you're doing this, you're not being effective, because it does take a good 5 to 10 minutes for you to like really get into a task.
Yeah, so it does. That's true.
It really does. So if you're starting to do your SEO and it takes, like, I'm going to do like an hour of this, the first 15, 20 of them are going to be spent you kind of like, getting yourself warmed up and getting yourself into the groove.
And you've replied to an email in that time, and then you've got a notification.
And then you're like, oh, I got something from on my phone. I'm just gonna go. Nah. See, that is, and if you're one of those people that say, I don't have time to do XYZ in my business, you haven't got a time problem, you've got a priorities problem. Definitely.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. So my last point, and it's a simple one, is increase your prices. I cannot tell you, and I'm sure you're the same, I cannot tell you the amount of Etsy shops that I look at and I'm like, you've got a pricing problem. If you're not making the money that you want to be making with the amount of orders that you get, you've got a pricing problem.
Immediately. Like, even because I spend a lot of time on Instagram. I love looking at handmade businesses on Instagram because they are so awesome. But I come over, like, I'll be looking at my phone and I'll come across this absolutely incredible, let's say it's a pair of earrings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're $4.99, and I think, and like the next post is a reel of them doing their process and how they've created these earrings. And I'm like, how? It's literally taking you so long to even create that reel with all the elements that go into it. It cannot cost you cannot charge $4.99 for a pair of earrings that are this good. I mean, they are beautiful. This is a real life example, do you know? And I kind of just want to like reach through my phone and shake them by the shoulders and be like, sort your pricing out.
Yes. Yeah, because actually, if you've got a problem with people not buying, it might not be your products, it might not be your pictures, it might not be your SEO, it's probably your pricing. And we spoke about this in another episode, but where if you're seeing, like you said, like a pair of Ugg boots online for like £50, you're going to be like, well, hey, hold on a minute. They might be real Ugg boots, they might be really good quality boots, but because of the price, you're going to be like, whoa, hang on a second, like I don't trust this. It's the same with people viewing your shop. If you've got really low pricing, it's perceived value pricing at the end of the day. If you're trying to compare a Jag car versus a Kia, like it's chalk and cheese, because the Jag is obviously more expensive, it's perceived to be better. But they're both cars. They both get you from A to B, hopefully. The Kia might not, but
yeah, and that's what it's like in your shop though. If you're charging $4.99 for something, people will be like, that's cheap. That's like children's jewelry cheap, isn't it? Do you know when they want like toy costume jewelry? Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I'll buy you that. It's only £4. But if you're charging like an adult that price to wear a lovely pair of earrings, they're going to be like, wait, I bought a cheap pair of earrings, I'm going to feel cheap.
Yes.
If you spend a good amount of money on earrings, you will feel so nice wearing them. You'll be like swishing your hair to move it out the way. You'll be like, hi, as you come out to meet a friend for lunch. People will be complimenting you because
you'll be like, do you notice anything different?
Different. Yeah. But that's what it is though, right? Because you have that aura about you where we feel confident, and it shows to other people, and they'll be like, whoa, what's going on with you? What's new?
What's different?
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I need some of those fancy earrings because I've got none.
No, I know. I never wear earrings. I never wear
I have
jewelry.
got some on order though from Karen, and they're coming. I asked her for very minimal but nice. She probably read my message and went, fuck girl.
No, not doing that.
She's very polite. I'll show you them. Hopefully they'll be here soon, and I'll wear them on an episode, and I'll show you.
Yeah,
them. Can't wait.
Love that. I want to order some from Jackie, but it's like getting the right colors, isn't it? Because I like to just wear gold, and that's pretty much it. Like I don't really wear a lot of else. I don't really wear jewelry. Like I know I I've worked in the jewelry industry for like 10 years. Now I make jewelry for a living. It's like, I just don't wear jewelry.
Is that like when cleaners like go out and clean everyone's houses, but their houses are an absolute tip?
Yes. Yeah, it's like when people work at a coffee shop and they never drink coffee because like I don't want to see another cup of coffee for as long as I live.
Our teachers don't have children.
Yeah, exactly. Or even worse, like midwives that don't have children, then you've got to start questioning things. You're like, wait, do you know something I don't?
Tell me before I get to meet you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I think that is everything that I want to say. A little bit of a shorter episode today. We really want to try and get you the value, but in short, snappy.
Short and sweet, to the point.
Short and sweet. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching / listening, wherever you are consuming this from. Don't forget to check out the show notes for our Instagram, Facebook group, and the masterclass, the 3-step framework to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate. That is in there as well. Do not forget to like this podcast, heart it, do whatever you need to do. So that you see us each week. Don't miss a episode because we do give a lot of value in every single one. And we shall see you guys in the next one.
See you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to check the show notes for some more helpful links and also a link to our website as well. Also, you can watch the video version of this over on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to get your free spot on our masterclass, the 3-step framework to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate at handmadebosses.com/conversion. That's handmadebosses.com/conversion. We would also love it if you could leave us a review on iTunes, as it really helps us to reach more bosses in need. Subscribe to the show and we will see you on the next episode.